Hi, friends, and maybe just people who found me here today. Wondering what is a covenant life coach. So you might have heard of, most people have heard of life coaches, but then the new thing is some of you may have heard the new term covenant life coach and wondered what the heck is that, right? Um, what's the difference between a life coach and a covenant life coach? And so just wondering what the word you think the word covenant means, or what does that bring about in your mind, right? What is lots of times when we hear a covenant, we think of maybe religion, right? Or a contract, right? And so I just wanted to come on here, pop on here really quick, and let you know my name is Ann Kimura, and I am a covenant life coach. And I'm certified. I've gone through training and practiced with some amazing other coaches. We've coached each other. And we've gone through a program called Covenant Coach Academy, and here is the logo on my shirt here. But I wanted to let you know who we are, like what do we do, and what sets us apart from other life coaches. So really quick, I have three things to let you know about that set us apart. So a covenant coach is someone who works in partnership with God. So a covenant coach works in partnership with God. So instead of only asking, and I'm looking at my notes if you're wondering what I'm looking at. So instead of only asking, like, what do I think my client needs, right? So as I prepare for a session, I will ask God what my client needs. And even during the session, lots of times there's lots of topics that come up in a session, or clients are talking about multiple things. And so to really hone in on what is needed on that day in that part of their life, I might stop and in my inner mind, in inner prayer, asking God, what do I focus on here? What does the client most need to hear or to focus on? Or what is the thought that needs to be brought to the forefront and changed so that they can move into a better path, move on to a better path. So instead of, as a life coach, a covenant coach, I don't just rely on myself, but I actually partner with God in the process. Another thing a covenant coach does is sees their client the way God sees that person. So lots of times as people, we take on a false identity, right? And identity is a big weapon. A false identity is a big weapon that the enemy uses against us to get us to live mediocre lives, or go down paths that we really don't want to go down, and suffer consequences that we really don't want to have in our lives. So a covenant coach sees the client the way God sees them, and ask God, how do you see this person? What plans do you have for this person? What identity, what did you create them to be? And we really help our clients remember who they were created to be. Who did God create them? Sometimes clients have lost their vision, have given up on dreams, right? Some clients have special gifts and abilities, but they've just pushed them aside or given up altogether, or And we as covenant coaches help our clients find and remember who they were created to be and what plans God has and paths God has for them. And lastly, a covenant coach operates in faith. So what is faith? So a covenant coach operates in faith. So faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. And lots of times, clients may come to the sessions with no faith, very little faith. They may have lost their faith. In other words, they're not sure of what they hope for, right? They don't know what they hope for. They don't know what they want. And sometimes, and it's they're being sure of what you hope for and certain of what you do not see. And some clients do not have a faith in something greater than themselves. And that's okay. So it's okay to come to a covenant coach if you're in that spot, because as a covenant coach, we can stand in the gap for you. So we will choose to believe for you until you're ready to take that step and believe yourself. A covenant coach will stand in the gap and will believe that change can happen, even though you maybe aren't at that spot. And the covenant coach will help you get to that spot where you can have faith and believe and hope and dream. And so I just want to encourage you, if you are interested in connecting further with me as a life coach, I do 50-minute no cost consultations. You can just message me. There's a link here on my channel, or you can leave a comment and I can get back to you. And if you have any other questions, please comment. And I'd appreciate if you subscribe and share this video. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.